Israel, is Israel above the US? Yeah, the US and the United Nations. This is a very interesting question. Is Israel above the United Nations? I mean, that should be the question. Is Israel above the United Nations? But I made sure that I add the I made sure, right, that I put USA in there for a reason. Is Israel above the United Nations? That should be the question. Is Israel above the United Nations? How do you respond to this question? How do you respond to this question? Is Israel above the United Nations? I mean, when you look at the way that things are moving, you are tempted to ask that question simply because you don't understand much. That every other country is accountable for their action, but there is this one country that does not need or is not subjected to the same level of scrutiny, accountability, and I don't know, the same level of accountability, responsibility, and what else? I don't know. But there is one country in the world that does not follow these rules, and that country is called Israel. So, the United Nations, the famine is setting in. UN court orders Israel to unblock Gaza food aid. Are they going to do it? The answer is no. The quick answer is no. Now, why are they not going to do it? Because they don't care. What's going to happen if they don't do it? Absolutely nothing. So, literally, Israel, through their actions or inactions, are causing, have managed to engineer a famine. So, people are starving in Gaza. Well, predictable, if you destroy everything, crops, housing, neighborhood, lives, well, what are you left with? You're left with nothing, literally nothing. So Israel is is one of those that it's like a gangster, but a gangster dressed up in uh you like once I went to court, and that was the only time I was someone to go to court. And I was facing the police because one of the police officers claimed that I assaulted him. And I was trying to explain to that court. I said, well, if I assaulted this guy, he was claiming that I destroyed his book note where police always have like a little book note. And I said to the court that, well, if I destroy his book note, that's, you know, surely that can't be hard to prove. It can't be. You just need to find the notes or the papers that are flying everywhere and yeah, look for my fingerprint. And then when the police officers ask about where's the evidence, he goes, well, it was raining and I got taken over, the rain took it or whatever. He flew he said something like that, something really good. But check me, it wasn't raining that day. It was not raining that day. That's number one. Number two, as a police officer, you understand the meaning or the value of evidence. So you go after the evidence, you find it, you preserve it. And if you fail to do that, that says enough about who you are, what you do, especially if you're telling the truth or you're lying. People will be more inclined to say that you're lying than saying, well, he doesn't know what he's doing. No, he's lying. So I said to the court, this dude is a criminal dressed up in a police uniform. So it's a criminal harboring a police uniform. The judge was like, what? Pardon me? Yes, I said, he is a criminal dressed up with a police uniform. And I think the prosecution were trying to say object or something or whatever, that I can't say that. I said, well, I can say, because that's what it is. That's what he is. Because he's not accountable to anything, right? And he can lie whichever he wants, because there's no consequences. So the police officer lying there in court cannot be held in contempt of court, or taking the court into disrepute or whatever. No, it's just like, well, shit happens, there's nothing we can do because they're somehow immune or prosecution above the law, etc., etc. You know the drill. So, just to say that if I take that same situation and put it here into the Israel situation, I can easily say that, well, that police officer that I was describing there, that's Israel. Full of himself, thinking they're above the law, they can do whatever they want, and nobody will say a word. They can do whatever they want, and nobody will say shit. So that's it. So we can go to Gaza, bomb the hell out of Gaza North, Gaza South, and then say we're going to uh uh oh they went there in 3 stages. So they did Gaza North, Gaza South. What they do? What they do again? Let me check quickly. Gaza map, Palestine map. I see it there. Palestine map. Let's see it. Okay. Oh, it's Gaza map, really. Gaza map, not Palestine. Palestine is too much. So here's a guy. Yeah. So they do Gaza City, Gaza North, Gaza South. They did Khan Yunis, right? And now they want to go to Rafah crossing. Yeah, they want to go to Rafah crossing at all cost. They have to do it. They have to do it. Tower 19 says that's what you are left with. And he adds one more message, more like a virus in shoe. I don't know what he's talking about. Israel here. But this is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So Israel cannot be held accountable for anything. For anything they do. United States will block it. They will block any resolution that claims Israel has done something wrong. And that is life, And nobody can do a thing about it. It's just, it is what it is. And this is not cool. This should not be allowed to happen. Should not be allowed to happen. Should not. TikTok. TikTok. Central. Yeah. Yeah. So you tell me what you think about these. Is Israel above the law? Because it looks like they are. It looks like they are above the law. Free shipping level. Right. I've got that level there that I've got to print. 471 Washington Road, Sheffield. Sarah Malik. So, yes, tell me, yes, Tower 19, tell me what you think about this situation. There's famine. Israel has finally managed to create the famine, although they seem to be surprised. They will tell you how many record lorries are going to into Gaza every day, more than ever, more than, you know, never seen before. They'll tell you how many aid has been thrown in the water, asking people to go there and find and die, drown because they're looking to salvage some food items that were shipped in the water. I've never seen anywhere else done it anywhere else in the world. And yeah, that's perhaps one of an ingenious way Israel and America would tell the people. You say, oh well, you know, when we're doing this in Libya, when there's war there, they didn't ship the stuff like that in the sea or blah blah blah. We did it here because we're so determined to do for goodwill, for a good job, for a good deed. You're so determined for a good deed, and you're bombing people to death, and then you come and yeah, you go and raid the hospitals everywhere they go. You raid the hospital, you destroy the hospital, destroy the roads, you cut the water. Oh my days. This must be very upsetting. And this is the Ramadan month. And that's when Israel is doing this. It doesn't even spare the people from the Ramadan itself, like, okay, celebrate the Ramadan and then we'll carry on after that. No, 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 no. I need to go now, guys. I shall see you in the comment section below. Please like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more. That was Mr. D from Tulp TV. That's TULP _TV.